They gathered on the steps of the Capitol, a small crowd, to rally and support the DACA program that protects children who were brought to the U.S. illegally by their parents. Many are now young adults, like Anaí Barragan, who worries her work permit will expire in less than 2 years. The clock is ticking.
It is ticking, and very fast, because after that, I really don't know. We are trying to figure out what we're going to do now.
She and others are stepping out of the shadows to tell their stories, including the shock of learning they are here illegally.
I did not choose to come here illegally, and I had no choice on that. And at some point, I was very angry with my mother about that, because once I realized when I was 18 that I did not have a social and I was not a U.S. citizen, I was angry at my mom for that decision that she made, but later realized that it was a good decision because it was for the better of her family.
Those gathered heard Governor Kate Brown say the state would do what it can to protect DACA recipients.
While the White House continues to show little regard for the core principles of our Constitution, we will make our voices heard.
In the meantime, immigration agents continue arresting illegal immigrants, including here in Northern California. This man's wife admitted he was deported and then returned to the U.S. illegally. ICE reported arresting 232 people during a 4-day sweep in Northern California last week and said 180 were either convicted criminals, had been ordered to leave the U.S., or had been deported and then came back illegally. DACA protects the recipients unless they commit a crime, but here in Oregon, the worry remains.
To feel like you can't just go out and about with your family and enjoy your time because ICE might come around and do a raid, it's stressful.
State lawmakers here in the last session passed 2 new bills. One affirms the right of DACA recipients to get driver's licenses in Oregon. The other allows them to pay in-state tuition for colleges and universities. A lawmaker pointed out it doesn't include higher ed, the master's degrees, PhDs, that sort of thing. He said they'll work on that next session.